You can work hard, and then you play hard. I think you have to work harder though, and then play less hard, but still hard, right?
Yeah, man, it was a good weekend for me. I got to reset, relax. I was in the Keys. I did some fishing, um, went some lobstering, caught some stone crab. It was a good weekend. We got a full fridge of fish. How was your
Really?
weekend, bro? You went to San Diego. What's up?
That's nice. Yeah, I went to San Diego for the day. My best friend from Florida, my longest lasting friend. I guess I shouldn't say that because I have more, but one of my old, like it's since 17 years old, first 17 years we've been best friends, and he came out to California, so we went down for the Padres game. And I played baseball in college, loved baseball, but it's just such a boring sport compared to UFC and other shit. But Padres Dodgers game 4, the chance to close it out at home, I had to go. And I was just telling you before we started the stream, that 7th inning where they were down 3-0, the Padres were down 3-0, like all the momentum was sucked out of the ballpark, and they score 5 runs in the 7th. Baseball is a boring ass sport, right? Like the whole time we were texting and talking to each other. Like I was just like, yo, this is boring. We need to go to, like, you need to watch UFC. UFC is just all action packed. But that 7th inning where they scored 5 runs, pandemonium is the only way to describe it, man. Like there were moments where we were just yelling like little kids. I was picking my friends up, like total frenzy. And then the ballpark, 50,000 people just chanting, beat LA. Beat LA. Like it was just pandemonium. So an absolute epic weekend. Had some fun afterwards, went to a little nightclub, and now we are back, baby. 6 a.m. workout today, crush it. Now we got the Crypto King Show. A lot of shit is happening here on the Crypto King Show. A lot to discuss today. We got B Roots. Is he in hiding? Where's he at? He's not even in the audience. Is he in hiding? I saw a lot of
where B Roots is at. Yeah, I mean he's late, man. We had to listen. And this is why it was such important for me to disconnect a little bit, get off the phone, get off the computer, a little bit technology cleanses in nature. Because we had a wild week, man. This is the bear market, man. People are getting wrecked. People are making money. People are getting mad. There's FUD. Like, dude, we're trying to bring you guys amazing game-changing projects like ETH 2.0. And you see how it goes. People saw hundreds of thousands of dollars in their bank account, but they're holding because they believe in PAMP chain. And for me, and we're going to talk about it more, but for me, it's all or nothing. It's either I'm going to be multimillionaire, and I do believe it is. I still believe, obviously. I haven't sold. I still 100%, or it's a bust. But like, I mean, people are getting emotional, man. Some people are losing money. Some people are making more money than they've ever made and then losing it. So this is the bear market blues, man. And it is what it is. That's why last week was wild, and it was good to disconnect a little bit. And we're still on track. Nothing's changed with us. We're still trying to vet projects, find you guys the best projects we can. We're trying to get in the best projects we can. And, let's be real, there's a lot of scams out there right now, but we're trying to bring you guys the absolute best. I promise. The team, the Crypto Kings, we vet these guys, we search through it, we give all 3 opinions, and we move forward with that.
The best that you can. We do the best that you can. And it's like, it's tough because, dude, the devs are getting better. They're building good contracts that look legit with good memes, and it's like they can also do shady shit like we saw with some of these other plays they probably own a lot of the supply and multiple smaller wallets. So it's like it's weird. We're playing a game trying to bring good projects, but also it's tricky.
Well, they're watching Shill Tank. They're watching Shill Tank. They're in there. They're listening to how we evaluate their because we're giving a bunch of alpha. We're giving how the process we go through to vet these projects. So they get one step ahead, then we catch them, and we get one step ahead. It's like it's always that cat and mouse game that the police play with robbers, scammers, and just like they're preying on us. They're trying to, but we're gonna beat them, man, and we're catching them. We're calling them out, and we're gonna still find game changers, and we're gonna all win in this game. Hopefully, that's what we're trying to do. That's the end goal for all of us.
Absolutely. And I see that we have our guy B Roots in the chat. So let's go ahead and bring in none other than B Roots.
What's up? What's up? What's up? It's your boy B Roots back at it again with another Crypto Kings episode.
Let's go, baby.
Is it cold in Texas or? You get a cold
in this room. It's a little cold in this room, man. It's all good.
No 9 a.m. beers this time?
Nah, not yet. I just got in. So
No 9 a.m. beers. Well, I think it's important to start off the Crypto King show the same way that we do every time. So, ladies and gentlemen in the audience, please rise. Guys on the Crypto Kings, please rise, remove your caps, and let's sing the Crypto Kings national anthem.
Viewers, this is funny, Donald. I just wanted to remind you that Jake Gagan is your daddy. He will always be your daddy, and there's absolutely no changing that. He will pick you up from school at 5 p.m. and drop you off at baseball practice, son. Daddy said he loves you.
I love you.
That's like the worst. It's like the worst thing in your ear, bro.
I know. I hate that sound, but I love the message. So, B-Roots, just so you know, and I want to say on school.
How much did you pay this man?
On stream. Look,
how much did you pay on one ETH to do
Daddy
that?
loves you. Daddy loves you, and I know you had a long weekend and a long week. A lot of fun came your way, but I'll still be here for you, and I'll pick you up at school tonight at 5. Okay, son?
There ain't no fun. It's just uneducated fools in this space. That's all it is, man.
No, it's all good. But we were chatting here. The Crypto Kings are back. But let me just say something. So I've never owned ETH 2.0.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. It still is to this point, and I'm an onlooker. I have no skin in the game here. It still is to this point the call of the century. It's like you call this thing at a 80,000 or 200,000 market cap, and it went up to 80 million. Now, I don't know all the FUD. I remember there's a lot of FUD. Maybe we can address it. Let's just talk about it. Am I frozen? Yep, I'm frozen.
You froze. You came back, though. And B-Roots, I was just telling people's mentality with this. Like,
before, I would like to make announcements since we're on that real quick.
Yeah.
Roger has surfaced, by the way.
I know. I just talked to him.
Yeah. So all that FUD and all this bull, like, man, go ahead. I'll respond.
Yeah. Okay. So, B-Roots, what I'm saying is, like, guys, all right, we're in a bear market, right?
I started talking bad about proof of means one time, and B-Roots rugs my camera.
Bro, you rug everything. Anytime that you come in, you freaking ruin everything. So I think we just do away with Jake and just be like, because every time Jake talks about something, it's like the end.
Oh, shut up. I was fading proof.
He's the top call.
I was fading proof of memes at 200K. I'm the reason it went up there from the fades. The fades were so strong that it pumped it. But what I was saying, though, real quick, what I was saying was that this was the call of the century. Now, I don't know what happened. Like, there was a lot of FUD. Last week, obviously, we saw stuff saying, like, Rogers pulling liquidity. I wasn't in the Twitter spaces to hear him defend himself on what he said. And now I just heard you say Rogers servers. Did he disappear for a while?
For 24 hours.
Yeah, dude, you got to give the guy a break, man. The guy, like, dude, devs.
Listen,
like,
what he's doing is he's building something that literally can make or break the whole thing. So let me just put this straight, what's happening, and let everybody know what's going on.
And then I'll give mindset behind it.
He is building a tool that says you put in your ETH 2.0 and you will get your PAMG and your PAM in your wallet. But as you do that, it pulls the liquidity outside of the actual LP. It's basically a self-made bridge. If this messes up and some hack happens, everything goes to shambles. So the man stepped away for 24, maybe 48 hours because I stepped away on Saturday. I went to the zoo with my kids and just like, let me just back out and just like hang time with family, get this time off. And he probably did the same, but his step off and step away was probably just working 24/7. So then you got people, I don't know if I should mention names, but you got people, known fudders in this cryptocurrency space.
And scammers.
And a scammer himself. Donald Trump isn't my papa, but you all know what person I'm talking about. So, you know, he said I was his daddy and all this.
I'm your daddy, not Donald Trump.
Well, Donald Trump, whatever that guy was, the fake Donald Trump. Well, there's a certain papa out there on their full names.
Gotcha.
But the known scammer, the known guy, and he you know, throws out FUD. He threw out FUD this morning that Roger sold. I said, no, he didn't. I know his wallet address. I'm making shit up. Like, just known stuff. Just known FUD. And this is what people that are uneducated, people who are just trying to make it, people who are just trying to like really like change their lives, hear something like that, and they sell. they could be top wallets, those people that hear something like that, and they're just uneducated. And a lot of them sold because they probably believe that Roger sold based off that FUD. Fake information, not real information. So, good.
Well, it just sucks. Let me just add one thing that, in sports, if you get bad publicity, is good publicity because that means people are talking about your name. But a little bit of FUD, a little bit of misinformation in crypto can really hurt a project. Not sink it, but I mean, someone can just go out and just be like, I don't like these guys. I'm a scammer. I'm mad that I didn't get in and they're making all this money. And someone could come along and say, hey, let's FUD these guys up. They get a little team together. They find some misinformation and they spread it. And that just sucks. But go back, B-Roots.
The crypto kings are growing and getting big, and it shows in the numbers. And there are a lot of people's eyes on us, out to get us. Don't want to see you do well. It's very obvious. If we down their project during Shill Tank, it's an issue. I mean, we are FUDing their project when we say we don't like it for a reason, or we're out. We're FUDing their project, and that's what it's kind of come to. But the thing is, in this scenario, you can FUD, but nothing's changed. You know why? Because price doesn't matter with ETH 2.0. It's all about the percentage of what you're going to get through the blockchain. So this chart, I look at it, and if Roger's doing this thing, nothing has changed. Because I sit there and I'm like, okay, keep FUDing. You know why? Because price does not matter with ETH 2.0. You buy the percentage, and you get that percentage on PALM and PALM-G. If it was any other token done in any other way, I would be like, dang, that's going to be hard to come back. But the way this has been set up, it truly does not matter. It could go to 0, and we can still launch and be completely fine back at where we were valued at earlier.
I wouldn't necessarily say if it goes to 0, you're going to be fine. But I mean, I think right now,
well, it can't go to 0 because I'm not selling my token. So
true. Well, look, it just had an incredible run up, right? It went from legitimately like 250K to 80 million.
That's Jake's tweet right there.
Yeah.
Huh?
Nothing.
It went from 250K to 80 million. What'd you say?
Nothing.
Everybody heard but you.
We're putting, well, because I hear my audio. We're putting Ian in timeout because this is a dictatorship like B-Roots runs on Twitter Space. So there's the timeout here from Ian because B-Roots likes to run dictatorships and he supports North Korea. We're going to talk about that in just a second. But with that being said, like, dude, this thing went from 250K to 80 million. It's normal to have some sort of correction. Like Ian mentioned it earlier too. He's like, look, people saw very little money, like 0.1, 0.2, 0.3 ETH turn into fucking thousands and thousands of dollars. Like it's normal for sells off. But my question here, guys, is like 105 ETH sale. That's like, that's a lot of money. Is this just a normal investor? Or is this someone with the team? Like, do you even know who it is?
It's a top wallet. And that doesn't necessarily mean that they were not funded out of position. You ready for this? Number 2, go to the number 2 wallet.
This dude sold fucking 30.5, 25, 105.
Yeah, he was like, I'm out.
He's out. I'm out.
He saw more money than he's ever saw, and he said, I'm out.
Yeah.
And
the number 2 wallet, either the number 2 and number 3 wallet, guess what? They're getting slashed. They're not going to be there anymore. You know why? Because they tried to be slick, and they sent 200 million of their tokens to another address and sold. Roger caught them. You get slashed. Bam!
Gotcha.
Bam! You got caught. Bam! Tried to do it with another wallet. Bah! Got hit.
So Jake, let me put my perspective on this. We're gonna get airdropped PALM-G, which is basically the V2 of ETH 2.0. We saw what happened with Voltoshi Inu when it went to the V2.
Why are they migrating?
And it's going to be 1 for 1. So listen, because it's going to the PALM chain. It's all going to be on PALM. It's not going to be on Ethereum anymore. They're stepping away from Ethereum. They're joining their ecosystem as the governance token. You're going to get a 1 for 1 on ETH 2.0 to PALM-G. Now, here's where it gets interesting. You're going to get your airdrop for PALM chain, which is the layer 1 blockchain for meme coins, designed, developed for meme coins to be less scammy, to have more protocols put in place so there's not all these rugs getting launched daily. And it is going to bring in a bunch of volume. Now, this is going live on MEXC, And it's going to start at a market cap that is so much higher than the market cap right now. So your whatever bag you have, whatever percentage you have, it's going to be followed by a bunch of X's followed behind it. And when it goes live on MEXC, no one's going to own it unless they owned ETH 2.0. So all they can do is buy. So in theory, the price could absolutely pump. You're going to get airdropped your 2 bags, your PALM G, your ETH 2.0, or your PALM G and your PALM Chain token. Your PALM Chain token should have a ton of X's behind it, but you're only going to get 15% up front, 1% vested for 85 days. And this is how things are going. You can dump your PALM G, but I wouldn't, because if you stake it, you're going to get a percentage of every single transaction, which if we did the numbers with Roger the other day, if the numbers, if you're getting a percentage,
that might have changed. So I wouldn't
okay.
Go that one, because some tokenomics stuff has changed with that.
Okay, so I mean, listen, going back to what I said, these guys, they're trying to figure this out. I truly believe Roger is genuine. He's good. He's a fellow believer. We've talked to him. We've vetted him. And this is, for me, and 𝗖𝗎𝗓𝗧 have discussed, this is all or nothing. Either this, we're going to be absolutely millionaires, in which we still believe, because we haven't sold. We're still in it. We still believe. We're still believers. Or, you know, it's going to be what it is. But it's an all or nothing play for us. And if this works out, we will be everyone's going to look at us and say, wow, you guys are absolute rock stars. And if it doesn't work out for us, people are going to say we're terrible, we're scammers, blah, blah, blah. But we're being genuine. We're being honest. We're in this with you guys. The developers are trying to figure this out. This has never been done before. Usually VCs are in this funding it, and it's the common people use to get in basically a pre-sale for a layer 1 blockchain. And it's going to be a bang, and it's going to be a legendary, and you're going to be set for life, possibly, or it's going to be a bust. So, and I'm leaning towards the bang, but we're obviously still in it, and we're here with you guys, being truthful and transparent.
Damn, what a pitch right there, huh? I've never seen Ian so fired up about a project. Like in
Yes,
3 minutes,
bro.
give
Big,
all the
bro.
details. He's memorized his pitch.
Talk.
Damn, son.
This has been big, bro. We had the craziest week. We're fighting FUD. We're there with the project. It's not like we're in we're not part of the team, but we've been there since the beginning. So we feel like we're part of the team. We feel, and we vetted the team, and we've brought it to our audience, and our brand's on the line. But at the same time, man, this is how we roll, Crypto Kings. Either, you know, we're going to be multimillionaires, or it's going to be a bust and on to the next one. So that's how we roll.
That's how we roll. 𝗖𝗓𝗡𝗘𝗖𝗧, you on the same page?
Hell yeah, man. This is all or nothing for me. And there's going to come a time, if it goes the way I envision it to go, I'm literally going to dox my wallet and show you how it was done.
Nice.
People want to laugh about 𝗖𝗎𝗓𝗧 and all this, and then, you know, I will dox everything to show you that I have done it multiple times. If this envisions the way I want to go, it's going to put my shit gains to shame, like literally to shame. So I'm all or nothing, 1,000%. This weekend, I went to the zoo, fed giraffes, looked at hippos, looked at elephants walked around while everyone's dumping and scared of whether or not, you know, oh, is the price going up? What's going on? This and that. This is the stuff we're talking about. Get away. And it's hard to do. It was hard for me to do it, but I did it. I took the kids, my daughter and my son, and I went to the zoo. Sunday, I can't say the same amount, but Sunday, probably half the day, I still escaped. And then, you know, I looked at my phone. I don't hear any Roger. What's going on? Where's Roger? What's this? Oh, people are dumping. People are still believing in the FUD. And I said, has anything changed? No. When's the last time you hear Roger? One day. Okay. Like, what's changed? Nothing has changed. All right, cool. Because you know what? Every sale that happens, PALM is actually getting burned. Mm-hmm. I'm getting more of that supply.
And liquidity is going up.
Liquidity is going up. And all that liquidity BS that you guys, that, you know, Mr. Papa put out there, and the the Rec Crew. I'll just say that. I'm not going to say the name, but the Rec Crew came out and started tweeting. So the price has went down from when they started tweeting that 45 all the way down to 5. But why is the liquidity the same? Ask yourself that question. Why is the liquidity the same? So where's the liquidity fund at? That they were pulling liquidity, all that stuff. Where's all that coming from? The liquidity is the exact same, and the price don't. When the price don't, that means everything, the liquidity should go down also. So the value of it went down, so therefore everything goes down. But it did not. Maybe there's something in the taxes that got to do with liquidity, and maybe they have to pay for MEXC or other exchanges for a reason. Exchanges. MEXC is an exchange. I added an S to it at the end. So, FUD, I'm sorry if you went into the FUD. I'm happy if you sold because you made life-changing gains and you decided you wanted to get out for that reason. If you got out because of the FUD, potentially I could say, I'm sorry. Potentially I could have said, you made a hell of a good move. But I think I'm going to be able to say, man, you put the wrong move. So that's just
wrong chess piece. We're getting absolutely spammed by Yushi. Never heard of it. Yushi is raiding us, but we have some breaking news here from Kanye West. Kanye West to acquire the social network Parlor. Social media, how it should be. Speak freely on Parlor. I've heard of Parlor. I've never used it, but they just put out a statement. No, that's Truth Social. They just put out a statement. Ye, formerly known as Kanye. Did he change his name to Ye? Formerly known as Kanye, to acquire the Parlor platform. Nashville, Tennessee. Parliament Technologies announced today that it has entered into an agreement in principle to sell Parlor, the world's pioneering, uncancelable free speech platform. Wow, we like that. To Ye, formerly known as Kanye West. Ye has become the richest black man in history through music and apparel and is taking a bold stance against his recent censorship from big tech, using his far-reaching talents to further lead the fight to create a truly non-cancelable environment. In a world where conservative opinions are considered to be controversial, we have to make sure we have the right to freely express ourselves, says Ye. I love that. He gets kicked off of Instagram, I believe, and he says, fuck it. I'm going to go buy a social media platform. Like, that is such a boss ass move right there. Like, oh, you're gonna kick me off, Mark Zuckerberg? Okay, good luck, because I'm gonna buy this and I'm gonna have millions and millions of people join me on Parlor. I don't know what Parlor is. I don't have one, but I'm gonna create an account.
I thought that was Donald Trump's.
No, he's got a Truth Social.
Truth Social, okay.
And there's also Rumble.
I've heard of Parlor.
Man, that coin Ye should be pumping, but it's not.
No, that's just dead as in the water.
Dead.
God, I know you're clicking, looking at it while he's reading it.
Yeah, I was like, and I looked at Yushi too. It's pumping.
What does that look like? Yushi.
This is Parlor, boys. It looks like Instagram and Twitter combined. It looks like it's like mostly pictures. Do they do live streams? It's like, what do they do on here? But October 17th is Ye Day. I'm gonna download Parlor. Ye Day. Does anybody have Parlor?
No.
We shall see. Let's go through this. I posted a tweet. Show me your next 1000X. No rugs, please. Probably half our rugs, I would bet. But let's see if there's any top one. Xenu token, Mandox.
It's cool to see Mandox coming up because 100% that, 99.9. I could never say 100, but I know the developers of Mandox and Banana Task Force 8, Banana Token. Sorry, different project. But those guys are solid dudes, man. Luke's a missionary. Banana Token. Sorry, I got confused.
No worries. They seem like from what we can tell, they seem like solid ass dudes, right? But you can also never know. But you can trust your gut. Like they're very religious. They're doing the right things. And I don't know much about the Banana Club token. I know that they launched it. I know they have their NFTs, but it's tough to sell NFTs in this environment right now. It's like it's a tough ask, especially when no one has money to be like, hey, we're launching new NFT projects. 0.1 ETH. Like it's a tough sale. Obviously, it generates revenue for these tokens, but yeah, it's a tough sale.
Dang, this one we called the other day as ape of the day.
What?
It's doing it had a breakout.
Which token?
NFA.
NFA?
Not financial advice.
It's a good name.
Financial advice, guys.
It is a good
I
name.
hate Dex Tools. If you're watching this, change your search engine.
Your interface is terrible. You got to go to new live pairs to be able to search something on my end.
It's
you
so bad.
I like this.
No, you can't, bro. You can't even get what you want anymore. Like you just type it in and it just doesn't even come up. Like I have not financial right now,
and nothing comes up.
Nothing. There it is.
Why do you think that is?
They changed. They did an update, and it's for the worst.
Is it like mine or is it different?
Let me see where you.
Do I have the
type in the.
Is it non-financial or not?
Not.
Yeah, that's the new one. It's horrible. You see, you have to do all that in Libero's coming up. Like, come on, man.
Libero Financial. Well, it's probably a paid advertisement or some shit. I don't know.
Something's going on there.
So we had a breakout, guys. Beavers, what did you call that out? That was a nice call.
I have no idea when I.
How does that chart look to you, Beavers?
That chart's. Well, it has to get over 72.56 to make it look good on the daily. Let me look at the 12-hour. 12-hour is breaking out. It's a flag on the 12-hour. The 4-hour.
I think you went a day. He went on the 24-hour. Go 12.
Yeah, I want to see what he's talking about on the daily. Here's the 12.
The 4-hour looks bullish. Looks very bullish. Yeah. Higher lows. Higher lows.
Financial advice. I missed this one.
What about Yuri, man? I see that as a sleeping giant, man, because just because of what they're going to invent. Like if it comes out and it's what they say it is, that will be a game changer for searching for projects.
1,000% will be if it's what they want it to be, because it's like I said during Shill Tank, every single time when I do an AMA, I get, how do you search for coins? What do you do so different than everyone else is doing? And now you have a tool set. I hope it's like customizable to where I can make it my own. That would be even sicker. And I could literally like maybe idea, Yuri. Maybe I could like sell an NFT of my package of some sort, and just like someone could see how I do it, and maybe they pay me monthly fees or something just to use my package of how I search for coins and things like that.
Yeah,
I don't know. I mean, that might be getting a little too crazy, but if you can customize it somehow and just be like, this is what I want, and just like bam, 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 and gives me those checks, and I'm like golden.
Agreed.
Or maybe we just have them design it for just the Crypto Kings.
Or a Crypto Kings, like a platform that people can use. Maybe that could be like a buy thing. Like hey, $10 to see it, like the Crypto Kings display. But yeah, it's like, look, it's very easy. It's not hard. It's just like a couple clicks. Like you pull up Uniswap, you have to click this button to copy the address. You go to the Ether scan, you come down here to the token sniffer. It's multiple pages, but it's like, how do you put it on one dashboard? How can you see it all together?
Most of the time though, Jake, there's no website loaded up. There's no Telegram loaded up. There's no socials. And so you got to literally manually click Yuri on Twitter and scroll through all the junk and be like, is anyone talking about this? Is there a website? Is there a Telegram? I mean, that's kind of what would be the game changer. While the price, you found it at 5K market cap and the thing's pumping. Now it's at a 50K market cap. You just lost a 5X because you had to go through your checklist instead of just clicking. Boom, everything's loaded up. Blah, 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 blah. Wow, website's good. Wow, they already got people following them on Twitter. Yeah, they're tweeting, they're active. Boom, the Telegram, they're crazy in there. Let's go. Boom, ape in. You know what I'm saying? That's the difference.
And some people are going to ape in without even seeing that. Like they just go in the checks and say, boom, they're all there. I'm in. 100%. Like that's going to happen. But I'd rather if I'm going to ape in something without doing the check, I would at least like to see that it's all there, just right there. Mm-hmm. So that gives that person who is just truly aping, just, oh, that looks cool, I'm aping. You at least now have a check mark of things that are there. They have a Twitter, they have a Telegram, they have a website. Okay, now I'm in. Or versus they don't have any of that stuff. Nah, next one.
Yeah, exactly. Hopefully it comes alive. I will say I was pretty impressed with Tom. I believe that was his name, that came on to the Crypto Kings Shill Tank on Friday, and he just gave a good pitch. It's like, I worked in sales. It's like in sales, your success is based off your pitch. You could have the best product in the world, but if you're like, so this product it's good, so it's pretty solid. But it's like if you come with like a solid pitch, people are gonna buy. You know, people buy who's selling, and I bought what he was selling. I was like, damn, this is legit. They even came to Shill Tank, and they had a buy competition, and they had like I think it was a 0% or 2% buy tax. So it's like they came prepared. It was impressive, and you can just see the levels to the, like there's good pitches and bad pitches, and they were the first token, I think, that ever swept the panel on yeses. All 4 of us voted yes, 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 and yes. They won $1,000, and I think we're going to have them back on Friday. I think or at least I invited them. I got a DM. I forgot to DM the main page, but we invited them to come back on Shill Tank as a guest on Friday to talk about their project more. And I mean, dude, we're trying to find gems in this market. We're trying to find gems.
To them. They want to sponsor a Shill Tank, and yeah, man, it's good. I want to be in close contact with these guys, because if they can come out with this product, man, this is going to be a game changer for us and DGens all across the world, because it will make it so much easier. And even a step further, imagine if you could get a notification when a coin comes to service, hey, it's got everything already. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if it was you couldn't say, hey, I need a good ticker symbol, because that varies to every person. But if something came live on Dex Tools and it already had a website, a Telegram, and a Twitter, I mean, or even alert. This cash tag is just going crazy. And you can say, hey, alert me when I see 200 cash tags. Alert me when I see 300 cash tags of this ticker or of a certain ticker. It doesn't even have to be this ticker, any ticker. If you see 300 cash tags in this short period of time, alert me. Like,
what's up, Ricky?
That's a game changer, man.
What's up, Ricky? Yeah, I think it will be big. We're going to check out Yushi in just a second, because we're getting absolutely raided, and we're getting raided by men in Speedos. Look at this guy right here looking like an absolute... Hey, Beaver, is that John Cena's body?
That's young John Cena. He's a Russian, too, looking at the letters.
He said that one time. And Crypto Speedo said, how do projects get on Shill Tank? Would love to see Bollocks token on it. Crypto Bollocks is a solid dev. All you have to do is join us Tuesdays and Friday, 9:30 a.m. PST. It's a free service, so it's free to come up. You just request. Obviously, not everybody can get up because there's so many people that request, and there's only about an hour in time. But you just come up, you request, we get you on, you pitch your project, and we give our honest opinion on it. And I would love to see it. I've seen Bollocks token. I know Crypto Bollocks as a human, and I'd love to hear his project. So tell him to come up on Shill Tank.
Here's the biggest key to get on. It'd be beneficial if your profile picture is either the main page, so the dev actually comes on.
I agree.
The main page, because we're clicking and looking at these pages to see if they're legit, or if your profile picture is the main logo. If we just see a face, we don't know if you're just going to come up here and just be all happy and giggity or FUD, or we don't know what you're going to do. But when you put an actual project picture on there, logo, you got a better chance.
Yeah,
here's a cheat code for it too. About a half hour before the show, if I see 50 to 100 tweets tagging me in it, hey, bring this guy, we see that. I might not check it, I might not respond to it, but it pops up on my phone, especially if you guys get a bunch of people. Then you show up with a good picture and you bring your community. So when we bring you up, this also helps your pitch. When we bring you up and I'm looking down at the people and I just see emojis, 100, thumbs up, boom, 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 I know you brought your community. That just gets me more excited, where I'm like, wow, they got a strong community behind them. And the Sharks like that, man. And, and we can't guarantee everyone comes up every time, but just keep doing it. Keep coming, man. It's like you got to pound that door down until you get the shot, because it's free. We bring people up. It's all based on what we see, what catches our eye, what mood we're in. And it's the real deal, man. You see coins pump, and you see the listeners judge it as well, and that's by price action.
Yep, absolutely. We're gonna pull up the Yushi chart in just a second, because the community's in here strong. We got guys in Speedos in here spamming B roots, baby. Let's go.
The Russian Speedo man.
Russian Speedo man. That's what that reads in Russian right there. I actually speak Russian fluently. His name is Russian Speedo man. Speedo man's the last name, all one. Just kidding. But we will pull that up in just a second, because the community's in here absolutely rating us. People are saying, don't fade, sir. I didn't fade, sir. I didn't get in, but that doesn't mean I faded it. And let me just pull up a tweet that was made by some monkey guy on Twitter, Jake Gagan. He said, Colt will be a top project in the DeFi space. Agree or disagree?
Absolutely.
100%.
I agree. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. Especially, here's the thing. If proof of memes does what we all expect it to do, Colt will be a top project in the DeFi space sooner than later. So it won't be Colt will be a top project. It'll be Colt is a top project. So already in my field, I feel it is but it'll be proven amongst all other projects and naysayers when that investment comes back into Colt.
Did
So
Colt
that first
take any
project
profits? How was that set up? Like, what was the time frame on their proof of memes purchase of 13?
Because it's a layer 1 proposal, it's going for the PAMP coin.
I gotcha.
So we just happen to get an extra token on top of that. But yes, there is no profits taken at that top or at the bottom because it is a layer 1, which obviously ETH 2.0 isn't the layer 1. PAMP is.
Gotcha.
So
that makes sense. Still a great purchase there.
Yeah.
But yeah, Colt will be a top project. I mean, just what they're doing, the proposals, the community. What was up with the FUD? Because I see it. You know, I read it. It might pop up on my Twitter. I don't dive into it. I don't go into the spaces to listen to all the shit that's going on with all these different tokens. I don't have enough time for that. But so I asked you guys because I know B-Roots love the drama. He's a big drama show guy. So B-Roots, what was the FUD with Colt this week? There was FUD about like the vent proposal. There was FUD about people in the community leaving, right? Like what's going on with Colt?
In short, because everyone has a say, everybody likes to state their opinion. So because they state their opinion on Twitter and whatnot, and you attach Colt to that, they sometimes will not just FUD their own bag, but they will just state their opinion, but they don't realize they're actually FUDding their bags when they do that. Vemp, if they don't appreciate Vemp, some people were not happy because it was the third proposal put on Vemp. And in my opinion, if there's no good DeFi projects coming out as of late, why wouldn't you stack what you think is going to be good in the bull market?
Facts. Instead of just like ETH sit
around,
right?
Just throwing ETH around to these random projects. We all know that Vemp is a good project, including the people, or else there wouldn't be 2 freaking proposals on it.
3,
so what's
right?
wrong with it? Now it's 3, but
No,
there's
it's 3.
nothing wrong with having 3. When the third one came up, there was a little FUD on it, a little upset. People were upset, and that's the thing. They can be upset. They can express their opinions. It's freedom of speech. You have the ability to do whatever you want to do. That's fine, and as long as it's done respectfully, that's fine. Also, there are some things where people will come out and FUD the community because they have bad intentions. And there are people like that out there that are in the community because they either may be a little narcissists or they might, they just be people who aren't in Colt and just want to FUD anyways. So FUD is always going to be lingering around if the project's successful. It's that simple. Haters are going to come out and rise no matter what it is.
It's normal. FUD is normal. My guy Nick just said to the Yushi community, maybe someone can answer him because the Yushi community is in here strong. Why isn't liquidity locked on Yushi? We got to figure that out before we pull it up here on the Crypto King show. Yushi has a 0 out of 100 score on token sniffer. Liquidity not locked. Maybe we don't pull it up. Maybe we gotta look before we pull it up, Yushi. Yushi community's in here strong though. Yushi,
but they didn't give you $100, man. So you did the automatic shill without the $100.
No, I didn't pull it up at all. I said I'm gonna pull it up. And then my guy Nick in here doing God's work, looking at the token sniffer, looking at the Dex tools, baby. What's up, Nick? Papa Giorgio from Italy, I believe. Papa Giorgio from Italy. Yushi, what the hell? Where's my Yushi community at now? You guys gotta let me know what's going on.
Sell tax is high, buy tax is high. Let me look at the wallets. I'm not trying to fade y'all. I'm not trying.
You fading, guy? Yushi community, P-Roots is fading y'all right now on the live.
Bro, yo.
I'm just kidding.
Yushi marketing.eth has 11% of the.
It's the marketing wall, baby.
Yeah, but you need to put a contract on that.
Yeah.
I mean, do we do a Shill Tank right now?
Yeah, tell the dev to
It's
DM
up
me.
to
I'll send him the
it's up to you,
link. Get
Jake.
him up here.
Do we do a version of a Shill Tank
No,
on?
you get him up here. We got to give him a chance to give us his pitch. Dev,
All right.
Dev
Dev,
of
come
Yushi.
on.
Send me a DM on Instagram or Twitter, and I'll bring you up from the main page. I'll send you the link here. You can come do a Shill Tank. You don't have to show your face, but you do have to use your voice, and we can do a live Shill Tank. Someone tell Dev.
Shill Tank.
Someone tell Yushi Dev to pop up.
There's some questions I have.
Yushi Dev, pop up, baby. You're more than welcome to join us. Send me a DM on Twitter, and we'll get you up here from the main Yushi page.
Yo, Ian, check out the ether scan.
And you have to show your face too. You have to dox to the world. Be like, nope, I'm just kidding. You don't have to do that. But let's see.
You're not talking, Ian.
He's muted. Ian's muted, baby. Guys, smash that like button. We only have 55 likes, over 200 people in this stream. It is free to smash a like, and it also brings you 33 years of good luck. So if you haven't yet, smash that like button, guys. Smash that clickety like. What's up, Justin, man?
Dude.
My guy Justin Man is in the hazel. Just a man. What's
Bro,
good,
I'm so sick of this scam, bro.
Nah, bro, don't say that, man. It's not official yet, man. Don't be
I know, but
now you know what I was saying though. When I was like,
Easy will pump with Kanye news.
Hey, was I on to something though with the 100x?
Yeah,
That dev was probably ooh, and then everyone's like, no. And then he's like, yeah, guys, it's all good. And then he's like, rug.
He's like, oh, we're gonna get out. We're gonna get out. Yeah, no, you're good at calling it, but it's good. But it's a fine line because it's like you have to call red flags, yellow flags when you see them. But it's like
you don't want to flood someone's project. Like,
no,
I don't want to be that guy.
Yeah, you gotta be up here to do it, and that's what I said. There's questions, so that's why.
I invited the Yushi Dev if he wants to come up here. And
did you address why those questions are being asked? I mean, look, let's go to NFA or even Yuri. Look how many holders they have. And
dang, bro, you just gave it all out, bro.
How many?
Well, I'm looking. NFA is 350.
Is that a lot or a little?
No, that's pretty
good.
That's good for where it's at.
I
thought you guys already talked about it.
Bro.
I'm not fighting.
Volton.
It's gonna be good, guys. But if it's
Volton, baby.
What's Volt, dude?
Well, did you guys see Voltoshi's first message ever to the world?
Yeah, the robot Toshi.
Robot Toshi?
Robot.
Yeah,
Toshi.
he came out and he did his first. I mean, it was well received. He's got 20,000 views. It was well received by the community, but it was pretty bullish news from Voltoshi.
I saw.
Let's just play it. Let's just play it for the world. Hold on. It's pretty funny.
Jake's over breaking it down, the video, a 3-minute video.
I broke it down. Yeah. I did break it down. You know what, man? It's a bear market. Slow. You gotta do videos for some shit. So it's like, all right, guys, this is what he says here. Let's listen to it. My name is Voltoshi.
There's rarely been a bearish period during which I was so vaulted up.
So that means that there's barely been a time where he's been vaulted up.
This period might end today with the bounce we just had. It might end in a month. At the end of the day, who cares? What I know for a fact is that considering what's being built, considering where a supposedly negative event led us back in April, considering how many holders we had at that time, considering the ton of exchanges and tools we added since then, I can be nothing but vaulted up on the weeks and months to come. I remember those people fearing a migration the day I announced it, because they never saw a successful one.
Ian, that's true though, huh? We were together for the migration.
Yeah,
I was like, dude, I was like, fuck, bro, this is migrating. I'm like, because it was at like a 15 or 20 million market cap. We were like, dude, and I did the migration and it literally took like 3 minutes. I did it on my phone. You were in the car too. We were driving up to the pipe.
Yeah.
And I was like,
it 8x in like.
That's like, what people are doing with proof of memes right now. It's the exact same thing. Like this comment is what's going on with proof of memes, and what happened Voltoshi. If it's done right, or if it's done right, you'd be just sitting there like,
boom, 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 just right after the V2, man. We talked about this today. We really talked about this. Yeah. All right, keep going.
I remember those people who sold their whole bag in the weeks before the migration because they were sure it's gonna be the end. But I also remember all the people who bought back in the last week before the migration and all the way up after the migration. I remember all the new holders who FOMO'd in when they saw the migration was a success. Today we have people who sold because the market is too quiet, because there was a lot of fear to handle in the space recently, because they couldn't wait any longer on something being tested out, stress tested, improved, audited, secured by the day. I can tell you I won't forget this period. But I won't forget the one around the corner either. I'll let you figure what's gonna happen when I announce the launch window of a tool involving the whole crypto space. I'll let you figure out the voltage that is gonna kick in when literally everyone wants to vault. I'll let you figure out what bigger entities waiting behind the gate will bring when the reversal and excitement they are looking for finally arrive. The future looks vaulted. By Voltoshi, not financial advice.
There it is from Voltoshi, the Volt logo. Margin call. Thanks so much for the comment. This is the first time I've ever been called Jack. I've been called Jack. I've been called Jake. I've been called Jake Gargan, but I've never been called Jack. So Jack. Oh, he said check out, sir. The most legit project right now. Maybe he said checkout. 98 out of 100 DEX tools, liquidity locked, and a real life utility. I like the name too, sir. But there's the message from Voltoshi. I mean, what do you guys think about that?
Bullish.
Yeah, he's speaking the truth. The hardest part in the bear market is to get people bullish again. But by the time most people get bullish again, it's too late, and they're chasing pumps, they're chasing green candles. For some reason, people love to buy green candles and don't love to buy red candles.
It's just psychology. It's literally, well, it makes 0 sense, but it's normal. Like, think about it, dude. When everything's going up, you're like, everything's going up. You got to get in now before it keeps going up, right? But when everything's down, you're just hearing the FUD. You're like, should I buy that project? Like, is that a good project? You know, it's normal psychology. It's tough to do, but you have to buy. Like, I buy when I don't want to, and I sell when I don't want to, right? It's like, this is going up. Okay. Like, I've 5X is whatever, like my goal is, like, it's way up higher than I thought it ever would. Probably a good time to take some profits. Or it's like, dude, this project is going down to 0. Like, is it time to buy? Obviously not 0. It depends on the project, but it's like, it's reverse psychology. It's tough, man. Investing's a tough thing to do.
My thing is when you start talking about what you are going to buy with that coin, sell half. That's what I do. Oh man, I'm about to buy this Lambo. Instantly, my brain says sell.
Yeah,
that's kind of what happened with Proof of Meme, but
yeah. but it's not. Yeah, this situation. It was like you can't. Like I'm not.
Can't. I don't want to be penalized.
But yeah, I didn't want to be penalized. But out of anything in the bull market, when things are going up like that, it's like everybody's all talking about the same thing, and then you feel like, oh man, I could buy a Lambo right now, just another 2x, and now I could upgrade to this. And then just take half, because the difference if you taking half is not that much difference than you taking whole at a 2x from that half. When you look at the total that you made that for that amount, it really isn't that drastic of a difference. But people feel the attachment to it, and they don't want to do it.
This is the funniest comment of the day. His name is Dejan Jeet. I love that name. He said, notice how B-Root keeps fading the Sir coin because he isn't in early. Not going to make it. That's a pretty funny comment from Dejan Jeet. Like, that's a good name.
All right, so let me check it out. We're not going to bring it up.
While B-Roots is checking that out, this is a project that's been pumping too. It's not like I didn't fade it. I just didn't know about it, and I'm not buying the green candle. Pull up WCI, World Cup Inu.
Yeah, I knew about that thing pretty early, and I thought about
I just hate the name, dude. The name is like,
World Cup Inu. But think about all the Europeans that are in crypto.
What did this start at, bro? Did this? I mean, when did people?
It started low.
Yeah, it's at a 30 million market cap.
And it's
a big
pumping.
win. It's a big win.
That's
Here's
insane.
the thing. I'm gonna call it. I ain't trying to FUD. I'm just showing you what the chart looks like. It's very vertical. Now, vertical is a hockey stick. A hockey stick can go forever. It can be the hockey stick of God and just keep going. It doesn't stop. Just know that when it corrects, it's going to be nasty. But this thing can keep going.
Look
forever.
at that thing.
That's so vertical, it's ridiculous. That means no one's taking profit. Like nobody.
Trending number 1 on DEX tools too.
And there's still 35 days. There's still 35 days.
That's why I said it can keep going. It can keep going, but like
it's a good meme.
Whew, it's good.
It's very
good. It's perfect.
Yeah, it's a good meme. Good name.
So here's the question: does it end before the World Cup or after the World Cup?
I think before. I don't think end is probably not the right word, right, to use, but does it correct, right?
Does it crash
the rumors,
hard?
tell the news? I typically think from what I've seen, it's usually about 10 minutes before that shit goes live. You know, like that's typically what happens. Like it's like, oh, all right, guys, in the first kick here, Puerto Rico versus USA.
The Elon Musk Dogecoin scenario.
Literally, it's just. I mean, it's everything in crypto. It's not even only for World Cup. But it's like, hey guys, we're getting listed. I remember one token, the OMI token, did that. Like, hey guys, we're getting listed on this exchange at 7 p.m. on this time. It was like a big exchange, and we're at 6:59 and just dumped. Like it's just by the rumor, so the news never fails.
So I'm gonna say, ooh,
first World Cup token on ETH.
This thing's bullish, and it's got 4 million in volume almost.
Pretty good branding too.
It's a beast. It's a beast. It's winning, and they're doing. I think they're getting a lot of soccer players to shout them out and things like that.
That's legit. MRI.
The MRI.
Style.
That's the MRI style here.
MRI.
World Cup approaching fast. Make sure you check out World Cup Inu. WCI, first football token on ETH. Already they've done 1,000x and looks like they're not stopping anytime soon. Who the fuck is Arturo Vidal? And why is he tweeting about, damn, he's got 4.8 million. Yep. Arturo, do you know anything about World Cup Inu and crypto? Or are you just getting a bag, sir? Sir, are you just filling the bag?
He about to turn into the
what's the token?
He about to get that Kim Kardashian stamp.
Although he probably doesn't live in America.
I'm trying to find the tokenomics.
Welcome aboard, Yuki 𝗖𝗢𝗧𝗛. Is he a soccer player? So they got hella soccer players. Japanese football player, 15,000.
That makes sense.
An investor got his WCI token stolen through a social engineering attack. We have since blacklisted the scammer address. That sounds very uncentralized. Centralized. The scammer managed to sell 2 million WCI tokens, and we managed to save 3 million dump. How do we feel about that? I mean, because it's like,
so wait, he managed to sell to. Well, here's the thing: the fact that they made it transparent. I like it.
I just like I don't know. It's like blacklisting wallets is like a slippery slope. You know, it's like if you blacklist this guy's wallet.
Hold on.
Can you blacklist other guys' wallets?
What's their token sniffer? What do they have the ability to do?
It's a 52 out of 100. They got 5 in, 5 out on taxes. It does not contain a max transaction amount. Source does not contain a fee modifier, and ownership is not renounced.
3,000 holders, bro. They're killing it. How did this?
Who is the dev? Who is the dev? I would like to see the dev come up. Dev of WCI.
Where Dev? Dude, where Dev?
I'm gonna. They actually reached out to me. I might get in touch with them today and just kind of. I want to hear. I can't find the tokenomics on the website either.
Ian's about to be the top call. They start working with
Ian. Don't let Jake Gagan.
A UFC fighter comes in and is like, I'm in World Cup Inu.
Yeah, UFC fighter. Guys, World Cup Inu, the next biggest thing. I've never played soccer in my life. Just top.
Dude, I played soccer. I got that footwork, Jake Gagan.
No, I know you do.
I would chop your tall ass down.
Yeah, you would in most things.
But Jake is like,
except swimming. Jake could beat me in swimming.
I just beat you. I skunked you twice in swimming.
Dude.
Ian thought, I mean, dude, I'm a YouTuber, but I'm an athlete.
Jake would be a good goalie.
Yeah,
I would be a good goalie. Yeah, I was a catcher in baseball too, so my reactions are good. Ian, my buddy Rodney, he wants to potentially, like when you're back and healthy, get in the cage and spar you.
Right.
I was like, bro, are you sure you want to do that? But he's been like fighting his whole life, like obviously not professionally. He's like sparred other UFC fighters and whatnot. He's like, yeah, I mean, I'd get my ass kicked, but I want to get in there. I was like, all right, I'll talk to him and ask him if he's down. Like, I'm sure he's down.
Yeah.
He can only box though because he tore his ACL, so it's just like boxing. I'm like, bro, are you sure you want to get in there with him? I was like, I held the mitts for him. I'm like, I don't think you want to get hit by Ian. He's like, no, I mean, I've sparred legit guys, so he's like, I'll hit him once or twice. I'll get him. I was like, all right, fucking, you're gnarly. That was the guy I was supposed to have my first boxing match against. I'm like, dude, I'm not fighting you first. Like, you're gonna fucking get in there with Ian. I'm like, I'm gonna fight Zach Humphreys or Austin Hilton first. Like, I need a fucking, I need a warm up.
Who's the guy?
Austin Hilton.
The problem is boxing with like I mean, if Rodney's training with guys, it is what it is. But a lot of guys who are like, oh, I wanna get in there and test myself, and it's exactly that's like their highlight. And if they hit you, bro, they're gonna be like, oh, I hit Ian. That would
It's not
be
worth it. It's not.
That's
Worth
what I
it. It's
told
all
him.
about worth it. It's all
and
about worth
they
it.
become a spaz, and it's like,
Yeah, that's what I told him.
We'll see. I don't know if it's like that with him, but if he's training with like maybe if he's helping people get ready to fight, then he knows the deal. But if he's just like I train as a hobby and I just want to, I mean, then we can put some money on it and we can spar. Because
that's what I told him. I was like, he doesn't want to get
money.
Yeah, you don't want to get hurt. You know, you don't want to fucking go in there and fucking like if that's it.
Bro,
you're right.
How much money you trying to take from the dude?
Yeah, bro. Why can't you just have a
I
friendly
always
spar?
fight for money.
I only fight for money.
Jake versus Classy. I take that fight.
I mean, we sparred for free.
We grappled. I'll grapple him all day.
Grapple.
I don't think you can grapple though.
If we put gloves on and we're like let's throw hands, like because I know when guys do that, what they're trying to do. So it becomes a little bit more intense than just like a.
You can chat with them before and be like, "Yo, who have you fought? Like, you've done this before?" Because that's what I told him. I was like, "Yeah, UFC fighters like they get in there with other UFC fighters and they're like working on shit. You know, they're not trying to like take each other's head off. But like a guy comes in from the street and they fight a UFC fighter, they're trying to like take it. You know, like they're trying to go.
Well, for real, like when we grappled and we sparred, I mean, I knocked you out. I never said anything to anybody. Like,
oh shit! Oh shit! Now's not the time. Now's not the time.
Complete joke.
Yeah, Classy. What up, Classy Crypto? Classy said, did I hear Classy?
Someone set me up for that one, man.
Someone said Jake should box Classy. I said, yeah, we'll box Classy, but friendly match Classy if you'd like to. But I don't know if you're in the boxing range because they want me to fight Rodney, and I was like, yeah, I'll box Rodney. And I met him in person. I was like, dude, this guy's a brick house that's been fighting since he was 5 years old. I'm like, dude,
does he have fights? Does he have actual fights, like amateur?
I don't know.
Has he fought?
I don't know. I can text him.
Okay.
Should we send him a link?
How big is he? Is he taller than you? Taller than you, Jake?
6'1", like 225. He's a brick house.
He looked taller than you.
225, bro. I don't think he's 225.
He's 225, dude.
Is he bigger than me? He's probably more. He's more solid
muscular,
than me. But
yeah.
like, yes, I mean,
look at the bicep.
So we're probably the same size.
Look at the bicep vein, baby.
No, do the picture where you guys were in what's the name? That's where he looked a lot bigger than. I was like, man, he's in Ibiza.
Yeah.
That's when I was like, man, he looks. He's gonna beat you, Jake, if you get in the ring with him.
Oh, for sure. I told him that. I was like, I'm not fucking
Jake, you could take him down.
I told him like fifth. I said maybe fifth fight I'll fight you. You know, I was like, but I'm not fucking. You kidding me? Like I can't, dude. I gotta log in. But yeah. Anyways, it's the second picture. I can probably go to his. What's his name? Yeah. So I think
you better get going, man. Every year you get slower and slower. You don't think you do, but you do.
I'm already slow, so. Yeah, I'm already slow. I don't know if it can get slower. But yeah, that's why I told Rod, I'm not fighting you. I need to fight Zach Humphreys or Austin Hilton first. Like, dude, Jake Paul didn't come out here and fucking fight Anderson Silva first. Like, he warmed up with Deji and I don't even know, Anderson Gibb. Like, you know, you got to start somewhere. That's if I get in the ring. Ian says it best. You don't play boxing. You know, it's like you gotta be committed and box. You know, you don't play that shit.
Yeah.
Someone said Jake really fighting Jake fighting Hilton. I say that jokingly. I love those guys, but if I do take my first fight, it's gonna be Zach Humphreys or Austin Hilton.
I think, dude, Austin's like older, man. I think you fight Zach though. You guys.
Yeah, but me and Austin probably same weight class.
Boxing's not an old man sport, and when I say old, I mean like 40 and plus. Like,
bro, I say it jokingly. I'm not gonna box
So
Austin.
are you saying you're retiring at 40?
Yeah, I wouldn't fight past 40. I'm only 34, so
you got a good six years. How's everything after the stem cell?
I'm feeling good, man. I trained 2 days last week, just like easing back in, like strength conditioning, swimming. And this week I'm going to jump into some grappling and see what's up.
Let's go, baby. You know? I'm excited for that fight. I can't wait to see you fight.
Yeah, is still a plan from the original plan?
I mean, yeah, it's going to be early next year. I'm going to throw myself in the fire, and we'll see how the body holds up, man. You know?
Yeah.
It's going to hold well, dude. You get a first round KO. Just fucking KO backflip.
Just KO backflip.
Bunch of crypto sponsors. Hold on, Bruce.
Don't forget, B Roots is coming down that aisle.
Jake Hagan, B Roots walking me down the
we're in the corner.
The podium.
Come on, this is where we knock him out right now.
This is where we rug him. This is where he cheats.
Biz is Rodney's homie said Rodney's a good dude. I don't think he would swing for the fences for ego. He just likes the experience sparring someone at Ian's level. So yeah, I think I would agree. I mean, he's been in there with people before, so he's done it. So I think he might be coming to Miami. We're going to be going to the Decentricon conference in Miami, and I think he might be coming. So I don't know. Maybe we come a day early and go in the cage, and I'll you spar Rodney, and I'll spar Gilbert. I'll get Gilbert ready for his fight. And
you spar me.
I'll spar you any day. I'll spar you. I don't need any training for you.
Jake's
all that trash. You're going Austin, and he's just skipping right over me. Austin, and I'll spar Gilbert, and I'll spar him and him and him.
Yeah, Ian
I'm
just
sitting right here, just like he's just skipping right over me.
Ian just said this isn't an old man sport. I didn't want to fucking call you out when you can't fight.
Hey, I'll fight for money.
I'll fight for money any day. Hold on, real quick. We just hit the hour mark, so as always, let's.
I'm trying to.
No, we just hit we just hit the hour mark. As always, let's take off our caps whenever we hit an hour and play our national anthem.
Hello, B-Roots. This is Funny Donald. I just wanted to remind you that Jake Gagan is your daddy. He will always be your daddy, and there's absolutely no changing that. He will pick you up from school at 5 p.m. and drop you off at baseball practice, son.
God.
Daddy said he loves you.
We're gonna skip that kiss.
Yes, please stop that.
Thank you.
That's gonna be my walkout when I.
You've been planning that for at least 2 weeks because you've been like, oh, I got you. I'll give it to you this week. So you were waiting for him to finally deliver that to you.
1 week. No,
after you gave him his 1 ETH payment.
No, bro. He charges very, very little. I'm gonna try to lock in a package deal with him, like because his rates could be way higher, and I'll probably talk to him about it.
He should be on like Cameo. He looks exactly like Free Jump.
That shit was yeah. But I hit him up. I was gonna like do like something about a project, like towards you, and then it just came perfectly. He tweeted something. I was like, fucking, let's go. Here's a talk track. Send it. He executed perfectly. And what a unique little niche he has there, huh? Yeah. Like who is Funny Donald in real life? Like, and does he just fucking put on the makeup and fucking, send it? Like, just do a bunch of videos and send it?
That's legit.
Yeah, he.
So what's going down in Miami? What are we gonna do in Miami? Because you gotta pick me up in the hangar. Remember?
Come on, bro. You ain't flying private. You flex too much. You literally went to one of those staged private plane things before to do your flight to Maldives. Like, we know you weren't flying first class to Maldives like that. You hired a lady. Okay. That's why the lady came with the champagne right at that time. It's like, you ain't flying private. We know you're flying Southwest to Miami, but I'll still pick you up. Don't worry. I'll pick you up in the Bugatti. I got a Bugatti with Andrew Tate, and I'll pick you up in the Bugatti. But Miami's happening. I think we need to get a Crypto Kings panel. 1/3 of the Crypto Kings is confirmed to speak.
I haven't checked my email.
Yeah, they take a few days, but I feel like you guys will be confirmed as well, and we will be speaking. It'd be great if we did a Crypto Kings panel. It's also my buddy, two of my friends' birthday, November 28th, so I think we get there a little bit early. Maybe go have some fun on Saturday and Sunday night in Miami. Go get a table, dance a little bit, and then we have the conference those days. I think that'll be a fun time. And if Rodney comes out too, then we can do like that little sparring like Saturday morning or Friday. All head down to Miami, have a good weekend with the boys.
What days is the event? Is it Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday?
28th through 29th, Monday, Tuesday. So it's like fly in Friday to Fort Lauderdale. Ian, Rodney spar. Jake chokes out Gilbert. And then Jake spars B-Roots.
I was about to say, he did it again, bro. He is just because if we do this, Jake, this must be on camera. So you can go ahead and hire Zoe.
We'll post that in bucket.
Post it 10 years later.
No, I think dude, honestly, bro, it's like, look, Ian can probably agree. Like, I need to train before I get in the ring with anybody. It's like I've hit mitts 5 times in my career. I think there's potential there, but it's like I need to get in there. But now that I'm back from Europe, I might hit up Jason Perillo, and see if we can get something consistent, like 3 to 5 times a week, maybe.
Bro, I gotta get back training.
Yeah, you do.
Sounds like a bunch of excuses, Ian.
They're not, dude. It's like
you act like I've just been training hardcore for like 10 years. Like, come on, bro.
I've seen you in the wrestling though. Like the wrestling's pretty good. The wrestling moves, like you're athletic.
I mean, that stuff is. It's gonna take it would take a while for all that stuff to come back. It's like I'm not just gonna pick it up and be like a freaking god at doing moves and stuff like that. But and I have no striking experience whatsoever. Zero.
Hey, I'll just say with Rodney, if he throws wild, I'm gonna leg kick him.
Take him down.
Wham! Just right on that knee.
Oh, that's fucked. November 28th for the boys. For the team to be out of town. We're gonna set that up. We need a next WCI. We do. We need the next WCI. Let's set it up.
It's not our financial advice. It's not financial advice.
𝗖𝗢𝗡𝗘𝗧 said, B-Roots, you acting big, son. You act like you're flying private. See you at Spirit Terminal. Ha ha ha. OSURX. The big.
So I'll put it this way. I'll put it this way.
Guy.
Just for you, OSURX. I will make a nice, beautiful film of me going through the hangar without having security checks, going right through, going from my car to the airport, right on the plane, while you and Jake are literally going through the checks, through the security, doing this and all the other crap.
That shit is kind of whack, too. Put your hands up. No.
As some weird dude is on the other side looking at Jake's
hates his life.
Parts.
Yeah, hates his life. Excuse me, sir. We're gonna have to do the random test on your fingerprints today. Okay, you're good to go.
Nah, there's in Dallas. There's like a semi-private that's actually well worth it. You don't.
Is it called a Jet Suite?
No, it's similar. It's a private company.
Jet Suite is worth it. Yeah.
Yeah, you just go through. You don't check it. You don't do any bag check or that stuff. You just go through the scanner, go through the hangar, bam, in, fly back in, get in your car, go.
You got a cameraman.
It's well worth it.
Can Playback Media film it?
Oh,
Playback Media just commented. B-Roots, let me film it. Looks like a media company. Someone that wants to film.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Playback Media. Well, boys, that's the show. Talked a lot. We talked about proof of means. We talked about Kanye West. We talked about Miami, World Cup Inu, Parlor, Kanye buying Parlor, and so much more. Ian, what time is Shill Tank at tomorrow? We talked about Colt. Shill Tank is at what time? What time is Shill Tank tomorrow?
Shill Tank is 12:30 Eastern tomorrow. Guys, tune in. I believe it's my turn to host, so stay tuned. We'll be getting that out real soon. And it's going to be a good one, man. New week, new opportunity, new coins, same conviction, same mission, same goals. So it's going to be another good week, and we'll see what the week has to bring.
We'll see.
Nothing can stop us. Nothing can stop us. That might be our theme. We might have to make that our theme music.
Well, all the way up. B-Roots, your final message to the 250 people that joined in with us today.
Nothing we say is financial advice. It's not financial advice. So go see the light and check out Yuri, because proof of memes, in my opinion, is still going to be. And always talk about Colt. With all seriousness, please take profits when the time allows you, especially in something like WCI. If you're killing it in WCI, this is not FUD. It's going to create a hockey stick at this point. Just make sure you take some profits so that you're always winning. That's simple.
It's fair. It's a pretty solid piece of advice. And no, it's not FUD. He would say that about projects that he's in. Congrats to WCI too on just a great meme, like really good timing, really good marketing. They're doing the MRI model too. I wish I found it earlier. I didn't, but you can't win them all. Can't lose them all. And we will be back tomorrow, 9:30 a.m. PST. I'll be back actually, guys, at 9 a.m. I'm doing a Colt stream. I believe Dominic Ryder's coming on and 𝗖𝗢𝗡𝗖𝗧 to talk about their proposal. So I think we're going to start doing that every Tuesday. Colt streams on the Jake Gagan Show. B-Roots, if you want to pop in for 30 minutes before you go on Shill Tank, feel free. Absolutely. And we'll be joining you there. Yeah. To the 250 people that joined us here today, Big James, I saw you in the chat. We appreciate you. We will be back tomorrow at 9 a.m. PST. Keep investing, keep having fun, and we'll see you guys soon.